Now it's time for I Challenge You GX, the show that goes to show that maybe GX is the best Yu-Gi-Oh series?
What an incredible game. Oh, what a start to GX.
This season, we're chilling out with our friends at the schoolyard, opening packs, building our pulls into decks, and cheering on as Borgerbot wields them in mechanized melee versus an even stranger ladder of AI opponents. It's a brand new AI arena with new prizes, new challenges, and a massive ban list that makes every pack count. So without further ado, get your game on! And welcome back to I Challenge You. The first episode of the GX season was quite possibly the best episode of this show so far. So many cool things are coming up in GX, and it's just going to keep getting better. Today we face both the blessings and the calamities. We take the good with the bad, and it's all good after that. Let us begin by spinning the wheel. Let's see something we haven't gotten yet. Let's see something new. Oh, another sneak peek special. I'm going to have to take a look at what next episode's packs are. The wheel really likes particular slices on it, doesn't it? But I will happily take the sneak peek special. This really helps us zero in on some strategies in GX, and next week is probably going to be a pretty good one for us. But blessings are not the only things we receive from on high. Borgerbot tore through the competition last week, and so it is time for the Wheel of Calamities. The Wheel of Calamities, folks, also has some additional challenges for GX. We've added some spicy new things, and I'm excited to see any one of them today. Excited, I say, even though this is going to ruin my entire day. All right, what are we going to get? No, this is a disaster. Limited is our first challenge. This means we are playing Highlander today, folks. This is going to be an interesting one. I have some interesting decks cooked up in the bank for us, but today we are going to have to play Highlander GX. I cannot imagine what garbage we are going to have to play today. This week's packs start off with another reprint pack with some really interesting stuff from DM in it that's going to supplement some of our really cool theme decks. Will they give us anything we can work with in Highlander format? Remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes though. Dark Beginning 2 starting now. All right, starting us off with the third Soul of Purity and Light is pretty good. We are full up on Sandgan. Skull Lair and Needle Wall are pretty good cards, but I think we're full up on those. Opticlops is really good if we're going to go for a Fiend deck, which is one of the things I've been wanting to play. You can say I've been fiending for it. Next pack, Mysterious Guard is pretty okay, but Lesser Fiend is really strong. We couldn't get the Mirror Force in Season 1, but now that it's banned, I'll take it now. I can't complain. We got busted stuff Season 1. Lesser Fiend, though, very cool for the Fiend deck. Next pack, Dark Balter the Terrible at rare as a card that we could go into off of Metamorphosis. Very interesting stuff. This card is pretty strong. We also got a Horn of Heaven. This card is pretty all right as a removal option. It's not good into established boards, but it is pretty good as a summon prevention. Next pack, Warrior Digrapher is very good. 7 Tools of the Bandit is a probably very good card depending on what we're up against. I've seen some decks in Discord we're going to need this one for. Mirage of Nightmare is also very funny though. Also, Lord of the Lamp. I don't think I've ever seen this card in my life. Oh, Mechanical Chaser. Injection Fairy Lily unfortunately is banned despite the fact that she's very cool here, but Mechanical Chaser is really cool for a potential machine deck. Luminous Soldier is a decent Monarch type of card into some particular decks, and the A-Forces is a genuine build around. It strengthens our warriors by the number of warriors and spellcasters we control. I think this card could be very good for us. Next pack, we are really full up on Lesser Fiends, aren't we? Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, very, very strong. And there is a card I have been looking for. Fusion Sword Murasame Blade. The reason I'm looking for this is one chat may be able to tell you about. Because this card is very good into a warrior monster that may desire to destroy its own equip spells. Kaiku's very strong, Bark of Dark Ruler, very cool. I expect that's a second Kaiku and our first Luster Dragon number 2. This significantly upgrades our dragon deck, which is really, really cool. I am looking for cards like this. And another Bark of Dark Ruler. I think that puts us up to 3 Bark of Dark Ruler. And hello, Bottomless Trap Hole. Nice of you to show up now. Next back, Vampire Lord. That would be our second copy of Vampire Lord, or is that our third copy of Vampire Lord? Very, very good if we can get into the zombie deck. Did we pull any Pyramid Turtles last episode? Things to consider. Also, lots of Gemini Elves. Gemini Elf itself is banned, but Toon Gemini Elf may just be worth running, even though it's got summoning sickness. There's a Book of Life, super rare. Okay. The zombies are starting to look pretty real here. Book of Life is an extremely powerful card in GX. There's the third Mechanical Chaser. That's very strong. And a Creature Swap. I think Creature Swap might be banned. Very cool, super rare though. A second banned Creature Swap. What have I done to myself? Another all the banned cards. Wow, we are very, very banned today, aren't we? Another Jowgen, sure, my favorite. Another copy of the A-Forces. I think that brings us up to 3 copies. That is potentially really good for our A-Forces build-around deck. Oh, there's a Machine King to go with our perfect Machine King. I did get a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Okay, all right. There is actually a deck to be played around Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. You just have to run Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon and Fusion Gate, and you can just go for the Thunder Dragon. Oh, except Thunder Dragon doesn't do that the way that you want it to in this set. We'll have to check that out, though. That sounds like a very funny deck. There's an Exiled Force, probably bad in this format. Reinforcement of the Army, potentially pretty good in this format, if I haven't banned it already. And Dragon's Gunfire is just a good dragon card, and we have a pretty good dragon deck we're working up to. There's a 1000 Dragon. That's kind of sick. That's another thing for us to go for off of Fusion Gate. And Trap Dust Shoot. Don't like to see that card. That is, however, our third copy of Horn of Heaven. We have a lot of pretty easy to get to monsters, and a Horn of Heaven might be a good way to just keep our opponent off of monsters. There's... Folks, that's turtle number 2. We now have 2 turtles and a zombie deck on the horizon. We have so many good zombie cards. I'm actually potentially interested in a zombie list. Royal Keeper is also potentially just a good card because it gets good defense when it's flip summoned, and it's got good attack. Interesting things to think about here. But the second Pyramid Turtle is very exciting for me, who is a big fan of zombies. And for our last pack, we got Heavy Storm. What a perfect way to end a DM pack opening. But we have another set, another actually very iconic set coming up today. We got a preview of it last week. It's time for Cybernetic Revolution. Last week we got ourselves a free Cyber Dragon. Let's see if we can get a second one this time round. Pack number 1 gives us Rising Energy, unironically one of the best cards in the GX era. Dragon's Mirror is also really interesting. I don't know if we got the cards or a Dragon Fusion worth making. I suppose there's 1000 Dragon. Did we get Time Wizard to play with? Things I'm thinking about. Also, Spiritual Wind Art is kind of cute. These Spiritual Art cards may not be as good, except maybe Spiritual Water Art, considering the AI's ways of being, but otherwise very good card. Yo, is that Jerry Beans, man? And Drillroid, okay, unironically good card. Drillroid is very, very strong, especially since we got the triple Mechanical Chaser to make a machine deck with. Very interesting. Next pack, yo, BES Crystal Core. There's a Junior Journey reference if I've ever seen one. Let's see if this card's any good for the AI. Ooh, BES Crystal Core is potentially good for the AI. Definitely looking out for that for a machine deck. Also, Soitsu Koitsu is a potential thing. Maybe there's a Union strat in here with rollout. Oh, Winged Karibo level 10, let's go! Dimension Wall also sick. I don't think we even got a Winged Karibo. We're gonna have to wait for a Dark Revelation for that one. Mad Lobster is pretty cool. It's a 1700 level 3, which is good for water stuff, and another Jerry Beans man. Spark Blaster, sure, but there's an Indomitable Fighter Lele and a Drillroid. We definitely want to see 3 of each of those, and there's Soitsu Doitsu. All right, we're getting closer. We don't have any Hero Fusions to Miracle Fusion for. RIP. That's a good point, Ravent. Yet. Here's another Spark Blaster. Yo, is that Pot of Generosity? Mechanical Hound is a really interesting card in machines. It's a little bit conditional to get its effect, but it is otherwise very strong. Briefly playable in Junior Journey. Steamroid also sick. Love to see copies of that. There's another copy of Dimension Wall. That's very cool, as is Tyranno Infinity for the future. Next pack, Goblin Elite Attack Force. Honestly, not a terrible card. It's got a decent defense stat, which is good into recruiters, and a very good attack stat. Another Rising Energy. Pretty good. There's a System Down. That's a very important metagaming card for future opponents. If we can get 3 copies of that, we are going to be in much better shape against machines. There's a second Miracle Fusion. We love to see it. If we can see 3 copies of this card, there's a potential hero deck in our future. Another System Down. We now have 2 System Downs as well as 2 Miracle Fusions. Loving our spell card lineup this time around. There's another Goblin Elite Attack Force. We couldn't have gotten 2 Cyber Dragons, could we? Another Goblin Elite Attack Force is honestly probably pretty fine. This is a decent card. Just a few packs left. We've gotten a lot of super rares. None of them have been Cyber Dragons. I suppose I can't complain since I got one for free, though. Oh, good. An ultimate rare Bubble Shuffle. That's the ulti we were looking for. And a third Miracle Fusion. You know what? I will take it. Last pack of Cybernetic Revolution. A Bubble Man. Okay. You know what? That's perfectly fine. I will work with that. We also got 3 Soitsu Doitsu. That's the thing I'm very excited about. For our blessing, I'm going to make a little bit of a strange choice. We have access to Dark Revelation Volume 2, one of the strongest reprint sets ever, featuring incredible cards such as Ryu Koki, Manju of the 10,000 Hands, an additional copy of Manticore of Darkness. But Elemental Energy is our other set next week, and it comes with some spicy things specifically for the GX era of this show. It comes with incredible cards like Silva and Gold that are still relevant today. It comes with Elemental Hero Fusions, which are things I've been fiending for. It also comes with Chthonian Blast, one of the most powerful cards for GX sealed that exist. But it also comes with a super rare for our promo today in Pot of Avarice. So I'm going to be picking up a free copy of Pot of Avarice and 5 extra packs of Elemental Energy today. Let's see what we can get. All right, starting off our preview of Elemental Energy with nothing particularly exciting. VW Tiger Catapult is a pretty funny card, and Boss Rush is interesting if we continue to get BES cards. Not sure how many of those we have, though. That being said, even with all of that out there, the familiar Possesseds are extremely strong in GX. They're just slightly bigger than pretty much everything else we've had so far. Very, very cool cards to get. Next pack, there's our first copy of Chthonian Blast. This card is so good in this format, and Azure Knight of Darkworld, a unassumingly strong card in this format because it's an 1800 Fiend, which works really, really well with the Fiends we already have, and non-fusion area, very good against fusion decks. There's another familiar possessed. We've gotten a couple of those. There's a second Jour. Rollout is really cool for the Union deck I've had cooking in the background for a second here. Not sure if that's going to come to fruition, but it's very funny. And a couple more familiar possesseds. There's another Oxygeddon. That's another 1800 attack point. Dude, Hydrageddon is kind of cute if we're playing into a deck that has a lot of recruiters. There's another Rollout, which is very good, again, with the W-Winged Catapult and the VW Tiger Catapult. All right, last of our bonus packs today, Elemental Energy. Can you give me something spicy? Queen's Knight. Gateway to the Dark World, though, is pretty good. It is a quick play monster reborn for Dark World monsters. If we get some copies of something like Silva or Gold, that's a card I'm definitely going to be looking out for. Overall, pretty okay. Not going to say no to a free copy of Chthonian Blast and a free copy of Pot of Avarice. Let's see what we can cook up. Chat and I have made a little bit of a decision. I spun Limited this episode for my Calamity, and we started doing some deck building, and we just found the Highlander decks were boring. The reason I removed Sleeper Agent from the Wheel of Calamities was because I found that I was being forced into just playing good stuff decks every time I got it, and that's boring. I don't like good stuff decks. And the same thing ended up happening with the Limited Slice. So we've decided to take it off and try for a different Calamity, one more interesting, one that's actually challenging. We're leaving on Bylander and Trilander, which are respectively where I have to use 2 of every card or 3 of every card. And I have added a slice called Boss Fight. I look forward to explaining Boss Fight to you when we roll it. Let's try for a different spin. All right, I'm hoping for Boss Fight the first time around. Boss Fight is very exciting. Oh no. Okay, so here we have a true Calamity. Prohibition means I'm not allowed to run cards that I ran in my last winning deck from the week before. So the final winning deck is all now banned for me for the week. So let's take a look at what my last winning deck was. Oh no. That's a lot of really good cards I'm not allowed to run. So I may not run Cyber Dragon, Flying Kamakiri #1, Spear Dragon, Girochin Kuwagata, any of the ultimate insects, Rising Air Current, Dust Tornado, Adhesion Trapple, Draining Shield, Spellbinding Circle, Nightmare Wheel, or Needle Wall. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. With the Calamity decided, we are going to have to bring some spice this week. And boy, are we bringing spice. But before we can get to the spice I'm bringing, we have to talk about the first deck I'm up against today. Today, we're playing against Toy Box. This is by Leo Power Tool, who has made a couple of our decks so far. This is a deck that is largely machines, but also windups for flavor. It's also got Punch in the Box for funnies. This card is kind of ridiculous, actually. It's also got Tin Archduke. This is a Xyz monster that can just keep targeting your opponent's monsters and changing their battle positions, which is very good in a format where just normal summoning big attack guys is very, very strong. I just also love the fact that it's got Perfect Machine King and the original Machine King in here. Lots of good stuff going on. And to counter it, we are bringing this. I discovered over the course of scrolling through my collection, figuring out what I didn't run last week, that I have 3 copies of Thunder Nyan Nyan, who is a 1900 that kills herself if she doesn't have a light monster next to her. And we also have 3 copies of Soul of Purity and Light. So we're going to run Soul of Purity and Light and Thunder Nyan Nyan. And to facilitate those two, we're also running triple Shining Angel, triple Forgiving Maiden, and triple Light Hexield Fusion, because it would be hilarious if we managed to Hexield Fusion into Saint Joan. And the rest of it is just a light pile. We've got Guardian Angel Joan for flavor. We've got Sparkman, because Sparkman is a light monster and a warrior, so he can get equipped with Fusion Sword and Murasame Blade. But he is also a hero, so he can be summoned off of Hero Signal if one of our monsters die, and he's a vanilla, so he can be summoned off of Soul Resurrection. Is there any further logic to it? Absolutely not. One last card I want to highlight here is a card that actually screwed me over in Sealed Showdown, which is Covering Fire. Covering Fire says during the damage step, while an opponent's monster is attacking a monster you control, target one face-up monster besides that monster, and your monster being attacked gains attack equal to the target's attack. So if you have two monsters on the field, one that's getting attacked, one that's not, the one that's getting attacked gains the other's attack during the damage step. I think this is going to be ridiculous. If we summon Saint Joan, no matter how this goes, I will consider that a win. Oh yeah, and we're running system down to hard counter the machines. I asked chat, will this deck work out? 82% of the vote said, yeah. 18% said, nah. I think 18% is counting on the AI randomly setting a monster with Thunder Nyan Nyan on the board. Surely that's not going to happen, right? Only one way to find out. Let the games begin. All right. Toy Box starts off with Wind Up Factory, which is insane. Wind Up Factory, Wind Up Soldier. Wait, that isn't fair. Who allowed them to do that? Fortunately, the Wind Up Soldier goes back down to 18. We've got the Banner of Courage and the Luminous Spark and the Set Monster. What? Why? We set the Spark Man. No. Wait, Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke is too big. Okay, this is going to do it for us. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke is very, very strong onto this board. Oh no, there's one thing that could mess us up. Oh, is he coming? Is the Duke on the move? No, we're not going for the Tin Archduke. Oh, that's because one of our monsters on board is Machine King Prototype, a level 3. No, the punch in the box! No, we've been punched in the box! De Fortuna, Soul of Purity and Light is incredible into this board state. But if they summon another level 4, we probably just straight up lose the game here. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke is just going to clean up Banner of Courage. What a ridiculous card. Okay, we now are up to 2 4s again. Oh, glad we had this conversation. And we can't activate the Wind Up Factory again because we don't have another Wind Up to trigger. This Shining Angel is at 2100 during our battle phase, thanks to the Banner of Courage. Sealed Showdown proved to us that Banner of Courage is an incredible card. Machine King Prototype. Cool. There she is, the Thunder Nyan Nyan with a hot 2600 attack during the battle phase is going to close it out. The punch in our box was not strong enough. All right, our open last time was uninspiring. This time they've got Wind Up Factory, but no Wind Up to follow it up with. I have no idea what Toy Magician does, but I do know what Banner... They said it again. We set a monster again. How does this thing have 2100 attack? Oh, from the Luminous Spark. Wait, the Luminous Spark is really bad with Forgiving Maiden. Oh, here's the Tin Archduke. Come on. Ah, we don't have any traps. The Chthonian Blast here would have been incredible. System down. All right, Thunder Nyan Nyan in defense position probably is not going to do too hot on this board. We've got the Wind Up Soldier, Wind Up Factory combo going on. This is not ideal. We're setting monsters again. No, we're down so many cards. The Machine King! Oh, wait. Okay, Shining Angel is ridiculously good here. And the reason it's ridiculously good here is I think that's Covering Fire face down. If we summon another monster... What the hell does Battle Break do? What? Wait, no, what? No, hold up. What's going on? Okay, come on. Just another Thunder Nyan Nyan will do the trick. Just one Thunder Nyan Nyan. One little Nyan. Can we just get the smallest Nyan? No! Okay, that did not go. Why are we on a 3-game match against this deck? Why has this gone to game 3? All right, let's see if we can summon St. Joan this time. Oh, they opened with Eye Iron. That's an FTK. Eye Iron is so good. No, and we set a monster, which means Eye Iron is going to go up to Monarch stats now. No. Oh, and we set the Sparkman. The set Sparkman is really messing us up here. Okay, maybe we do need to take out the Sparkman combo and find something else to do with our time. Sergeant Electro, of course, going to lock down. Oh, they've just got a huge tempo advantage on us. Amazingly, the Forgiving Maiden can't be outed. Oh, wait, system down. Oh, we're doing it. St. Joan is on the board. Let's go. Yes. Fucking St. Joan for the win. Wait, she's uncontested. St. Joan is uncontested on the board. Holy. Let's go. I did not think that combo was actually going to work. Oh my god. Wait, no. Okay, it's just Security Orb. It's just the Security Orb. St. Joan for the win. That was so hype. Well, that went very, very well. I promise to you, this one will not go so well. We are playing against my Vehicroid. This is actually a deck from the video game Spirit Callers. This is a Cyrus Truesdale deck. It is a Cyrus Truesdale deck down to the fact that he has a copy of Thunder Nyan Nyan in here because he canonically has the hots for this card. I kid you not, that's why it's in the deck. This deck has a number of pretty good cards, including Heavy Storm and Lightning Vortex, but that's just not going to be a problem for us. Other than that, it's pretty much all Vehicroids all day. Surely, there is nothing I could play that could stand up to this incredible feat of deck building. Nothing, that is, except this union deck we must form together in bonds of working class solidarity to defeat the great machines, to make automation work for us, the workers. We are running unions. There's this zombie deck, this pretty good zombie deck using Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys and Book of Life and things like that. But that's when I realized, as I was looking through my collection, that we have 3 copies of Dark Blade and a bunch of Union Jack. So that is what we are running here today. We've got Dark Blade. Dark Blade unionizes with Kiryu and with Pitch Dark Dragon, and both Pitch Dark Dragon and Dark Blade can be hex sealed away for Dark Blade the Dragon Knight, because why not? We also have Soitsu Doitsu, because I have to have Soitsu Doitsu in a union deck, and we have our 1 copy each of X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank, because that's all I have, and then some recruiters. The reason why this deck maybe kind of functions is because of our 3 copies of Rollout, which equips a union monster from our grave to an appropriate target. We also have 3 copies of Frontline Base, which just lets us spam union monsters onto the board, which might be good enough. And then, of course, 3 System Down, because, you know, if all else fails, we can always System Down away the Vehicroids, and nothing could possibly go wrong. Did you know that Dark Blade has a tremendous attacks using his great sword with vicious power? They say that he's a dragon manipulating warrior from the Dark World. We're about to find out. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I asked chat, will the Union stand strong? 32% think automation will win, that the powers of the capitalist class and the capital that they own will replace the workers and leave us in the dust. But 68% of us believe the workers will rise. Borgerbot will lead the way for the rise of the Union. I am here to see it in our times. Let the games begin. All right, I have no idea how this game is going to start, by the way. We have a number of 1,800 guys. I mean, when they start like that, how can the Union lose? Gyroid plus Shrink. Wait, we got Rhoda plus Darkblade. Yes, let's go. Can we get a frontline base? Oh, boo. Using System Down like that. Why? What? Why that? What is that combination of cards? What is that? It doesn't matter. We got Pitch Dark Dragon on the board. We got a turn, and then we're going to summon Mystic Tomato. I guess one way or another, we're going to end up with a Pitch Dark Dragon on the field next time. Borgerbot seems a little bit averse to unionizing. It appears we have not formed a single union today. We're gonna System Down again. This is the worst use of System Down I have ever seen in my life. Mystic Tomato getting in, Darkblade getting in. I mean, even through all of this, it's still 1,600 life points on the Vehicroids. I think we just attack in with Darkblade and win. That's not how this was supposed to go. That is not how this was supposed to end at all. Soitsu. We're just normal summoning Soitsu and passing. A power move if ever I've seen one. They're not even going to attack the Soitsu. Wait, if we get the Doitsu, we will form the union. Summon the Doitsu. Boo! Stop activating System Down. I know I gave you System Down, but stop activating System Down. We've got to take this card out. I require to see a union be formed. Wait, Giant Rat gets Doitsu! Yes! A union will be formed! We are going to unionize today! Yes! Wait, why did we just stay in defense position? Why did we just stay? They have Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Why would they just 7 tools? Why? Wait, Sasuke beats this. Why did it say? How? What? What is going on? What is going on? You must recognize your power workers. You must rise up. With the power of the collective, there's no way the machines could stop us. Why can't we? Come on, you have to. Okay, frontline base. Wait, we have the rollout. We have rollout Pitch Dark Dragon. Hold up. No, why did you do. What? What? No, please, not like this. Not like this. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. They figured out how to form the union. We just need to codify it. Game 3. It'll all work out in Game 3. It always works out in Game 3. They're going to normal summon Steamroid Pass. That's perfect. We summon a Dark Blade. That kills it. Frontline base. Okay, we've got the frontline base. We're summoning the X. Or the Z. And that's not going to do anything. Okay, excellent. They're going for Shrink. Shrink is a terrible card under these. They just went neg like a million. I'll take it. You know what? We take these. We take a win for the Union anywhere that we can get them. Frontline base. Summon the Doitsu. We summon the Dark Blade. That's okay. The Doitsu is in the bag for next time. They went for the recharge. That does get them a draw too. Steamroid is a problem for Dark Blade, and we don't have. We also have. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my ability to commentate. This duel is too powerful for me. We've got the Pitch Dark Dragon. We've got the Kyrie. Wait, Dark Blade has all his friends by his side. The Union stands strong today. Okay, next turn we just need to equip the Kiryu. We're going to unequip Pitch Dark Dragon, and then we're going to equip Kiryu and win the game. Yes! Yes! The Woot Union is too... The fuck did Kiryu just do? Oh, it let us attack directly. That's very, very funny. Thunder Nyan Nyan destroys itself. Okay. We're gonna get Dark Blade banished. right. Okay, we just need to draw Soitsu. We just need to draw Soitsu. If we draw Soitsu, we win the game. Or System Down. Sure, why not System Down? That'll at least get rid of all the monsters that they have available. Giant True. Wait, that gives us back Soul Resurrection. Let's go. Let's go. Frontline base. Summon a union. No union monster. What is this monster we have in hand? It can't be a Kiryu. Kiryu's in the graveyard. What could it possibly be? What could that possibly be if it's not a union monster? No, no, not like this. Drillroid destroys the Thunder Nyan Nyan. No, we lost! Well, back to the drawing board, I guess. You know what? I think the union was still the way to go, but it was antiquated. Our systems that we put into place were outdated. We have to adapt with modernization, and therefore we have to bring automation into the workplace. The workers are improved. Our conditions are improved by stronger tools, and therefore we need to bring machines in to our union. And so we are taking out our clay workers. They can keep their hobbies at home. They don't need to be on the front lines of the factories. We can instead bring in mechanical chasers and heavy mech support platforms. Support our workers with equipment rather than keeping it away from them. This version of the deck will win. We have an uphill battle ahead of us. The workers have been beaten down before, but we've evolved. We've come to modern times. We have embraced the machines into our ranks, for they form unions as well to take this system down. And 80% of the vote, 88% of the vote says that automation will save the union. Only 12% stand like a stick in the mud, thinking machines will always be the enemy. It's time for us to prove them wrong. Borgerbot, let the games begin. All right, we're going first. Normal summoning Mystic Tomato setting 2. Now, both the trap cards that we have in this set are very strong. Them using a Lightning Vortex is honestly best case scenario. That is a hard neg 1 to take out Mystic Tomato, not even the best monster in our deck. Setting a monster is not ideal. Drillroid is really good into set monsters. But if it's a union monster, we can roll it out into another monster later on. It's not the end of the world. If we can draw into Mechanical Chaser or Dark Blade, we are back in this game. It's not looking good, but another hard neg on Shrink is actually very good for us. As is them spending their time with the Gear Golem. Now we have Heavy Mech Support Platform in the graveyard, which means that unionizing is online. As long as we can hit the formation union or the rollout. Oh, that is not a good use of rollout. That is about as bad a use of rollout as we could get. What was that? What was all of that? That's okay though, because this is an opportunity for covering fire to really show its stuff. If they attack into Pitch Dark, a dragon with... How did that happen? How did that happen? Wait, Mechanical Chaser, that's all we needed. Just the 1850 guy is unbeatable. I still have no idea how that last turn happened, but I don't need it to be any different. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke in attack position cannot beat a Mechanical Chaser, and all we need to do is just keep attacking into their guys. Eventually, we're going to see Dark Blade plus Rollout, at which point we are going to be in excellent shape. They're going to activate the Gear Golem. They're going to switch Gyroid to attack position for reasons, and we are going to just normal summon a dude. That's fine. If we normal summon a dude, we're going to destroy the Gyroid. You know what? Now the Gyroid is out of the way. They're just going to keep paying for Gear Golem, and they're not going to attack in with Steamroid because the AI doesn't understand that Steamroid will beat Mechanical Chaser. This is incredible. Wait, even Even with the blunders that we had early on, limiter removal is going to take out Gear Golem. Yes! Wait, limiter removal has saved the day for the Union. The capitalists have made a crucial blunder today, and we will take our opportunity to win. It's going great so far, folks. All right. Drillroid. Normal summon Drillroid is pretty good as long as we open with one of our 1800s, or if we open with System Down. Genuinely, after System Down, we can play just about anything we want. Pitch Dark Dragon being in attack position here is a little iffy, but whatever. Oh, wait, the Pitch Dark Dragon stayed. Can we get a Dark Blade into play? It's a Mechanical Chaser. That's okay. Mechanical Chaser is the strongest monster that we have in our deck and is the source of our heavy mech support platform Union plan. Our Union platform, if you will. They'll attack in with the Steamroid, but we have the Mechanical Chaser to take it down, and now we have a Mass Dragon in tow as well. This does mean that Covering Fire is online for us. If they attack into either of our monsters with pretty much anything, Covering Fire can essentially end the game. They're going to go for Monster Reincarnation, discarding Thunder Nyan, and for Thunder Nyan, we did not have it, unfortunately. The Covering Fire wasn't in rotation for us. Thunder Nyan, potentially a little bit of a problem. Mystic Plasma Zone makes it not a problem, though. The automation has come to the aid of the Union, and we will win. I have no idea how we 2-0'd that one, folks. We did not deserve it, but we stuck with the Union. We stuck with our plan. We adapted. We evolved. We won. This game, this win belongs to the people.